My dear students of class 8, I am teaching you lesson number 2, Industrial Revolution and Imperialism. Today, I shall teach you about the role of these countries during industrial age. The role of Germany, the role of United States, the role of Japan, the role of Soviet Union. How did they become a part of industrial revolution? Now I am going to teach you. First, Germany. Germany became a part of the industrial revolution after the unification of its 36 states. As soon as the national unity of Germany was ensured, Germany entered a new era with its full natural resources, because Germany had many reservoirs of coal, oil, and with this, Germany, by the end of the 19th century, became a great power of industrial era. Besides, Germany, by utilizing its resources like coal, like iron, it also became advanced than than Britain in production of steel, and ultimately Germany became a great leader of chemical industry. So with this, the production of steel and a number of factories also were increased in Germany with the new concept and new technologies, new scientific discoveries of their own. Germany became a great nation of industrial age. The next one, United States. During 18th century, when Britain and Belgium was industrializing their growth, during that time, United States depended on its natural resources, because its economy was totally dependent on its natural resources and agricultural production. That's why by the mid of 19th and 20th century, United States had to wait for entering the new era of industrial age. As a result of it, United States became powerful after a long era, after a long years. Why? Because its economy was totally dependent on its natural resources and agricultural production. But by the mid-19th and 20th century, the machine tools occupied the large market of the world. These were made of United States. And then United States became a part of industrial nation by the late 19th century. Now Japan. Japan, from Asian country, joined the industrial revolution with full confidence. How? Because Japan from the very beginning was determined to be a part of industrial revolution, and that's why from the beginning Germany started its developmental works like repairing of roads, like constructing of railway lines, constructing of new roads, setting up of factories and industries. Everywhere, wherever there was any kind of shortage, any kind of deficit, Japan decided to get it fulfilled. Japan decided to uh, get it. Japan decided to get it made. That's why Japan at last came to a conclusion that the knowledge of industrial revolution and its new technologies, modern innovations of the countries like United States and Europe was far advancing than their country Japan. That's why a group of politicians who were known as the Yakura Mission was sent to Europe and United States to receive their knowledge, to gain their knowledge, and as a result of it, this mission on returning back Japan started a new era of industrial growth in Japan because the knowledge they shared with European countries utilized it in their own country, Japan. So Japan also became a great nation of industrial age. And this policy of industrialization enabled Japan to quickly catch up with the European nations. And ultimately, steel and textile industries of Japan also became very powerful because of the financiers and the banks who came forward to spend their money, to invest their money for the growth of these industries. They imposed taxes, and then with the help of these banks, Japan also rose as a great industrial nation from Asian country. The next one, Soviet Union. Soviet Union, by the mid-20th century, Soviet Union, by the mid-20th century, the base of economy of Soviet Union was dependent on agriculture. But afterwards, Soviet Union, by the mid of 20th century, by utilizing its natural resources like oil, coal, natural gas, it also became a great nation, great country of the industrial era, witnessed the spread of industrial revolution by utilizing its natural resources like oil, coal, and natural gas. But at the same time, two countries of Asia, China and India, also became a part of industrial revolution during the mid of 20th century. I shall give you some homework. You must prepare it and write down the answers in your homework copy.